seeing the context. Without seeing the context.
If I was a soldier, I wouldn't even think about killing a child, regardless of where he was or where he should have been.
Did you hear me when I said they were shot from a boat a couple of miles away, and all they could say, and at a teenager, you can't tell a teenager how old they are, and also lots of teenagers act as suicide bombers. So why not blame the parents who allow their children to go and do all these things?
They're close enough to the teenagers
No,
to be able
2 miles away.
But they're close enough to be able to shoot them through scopes.
They got
but
very
they're not
good
close
guns.
enough. But they're not close enough to
they see
know
teenagers,
if they're kids
and therefore
or
teenagers regularly get used as suicide bombers. Do you know why? Because they used to think Israelis, they wouldn't hurt a kid, so they get children to act as suicide bombers.
Justifying the killing.
So when you give a warning, stay out of that area, I think Israel is justified in doing that. It's a mistake in war. Just like the British have killed many children in Afghanistan and Iraq, not deliberately, by mistake, but you're trying to turn a mistake as if it's a deliberate act.
I'm going to respond to this. Collateral damage.
Collateral damage, I'm glad you know the word, good.
It's not a difficult word to know of.
Dehumanising words.
Sorry, can I just...
you asked the far left, they don't call it collateral. Oh, you killed children, the British soldiers.
Can you just let me have maybe
a
minute?
You've done quite well, but carry on.
Collateral damage is a known thing. You know that when you bomb something, collateral damage will happen.
Absolutely.
So you know children will die
right.
when you drop a drone bomb from the sky. And I don't care if you think you're killing one terrorist when I think the stats are 90% of drone bomb deaths are innocent civilians.
No, totally wrong.
How do you know?
In Iraq, maybe. I'll tell you. Because it's been studied minutely by the United Nations. I'll tell you what Israel does. Hang on. Yes, when they looked into it. And they get information from the Palestinian point of view. So, before that bomb is ever sent, they got the telephone numbers of every telephone in Gaza because they put them there. They phoned through a warning. Then they sent, hang on. Then they sent a warning bomb above it, which just makes a loud bang, in case anyone hadn't heard, because Hamas weren't passing on the messages, so everyone knows the bomb's going to go off. They got time to get out. No other army in the world has gone to those lengths to avoid collateral damage.
So what were they bombing when they were giving these warning shots?
Different things, wherever terrorists were, wherever they were storing their weapons.
To all the citizens, but without letting the terrorists
know. No.
They're expecting all the innocent people to run out.
I
the
said,
terrorists are going to stay here and get bombed.
I said, try listening. Each individual building, before it gets attacked, gets a phone warning. That's what I said. That is the good warning.
There, and someone gets a warning, they're going to say, "Hey, terrorist, get out of here! There's a bomb coming."
Depends who answers the phone. And it saves many lives. But unfortunately, your friends, I guess your friends are sticking up so much. Hamas, if Hamas operative answers the phone, do you know what they do? They lock the doors. So they can't get out.
That's what Hamas said. And that's what the UN
Anyway,
said.
Hamas have many friends in the West, on the extreme left in Europe, and the Iranian government, and Qatar. All the rest of the world are against Hamas. They're against Hamas. What?
Look, the stats in the Israel-Gaza war, 2014, the UN said the percentage of civilians killed was 65%. 65%. You read that? So stop lying. Stop lying.
Can I ask one more question? I've got one more question. So outside Parliament, there's a statue of Nelson Mandela. What do you think are the chances that there could be a Palestinian terrorist, ex-terrorist or whatever, made a statue of outside
Great. So Israel should never defend itself from missile attacks in case it accidentally kills a good person.
Did I say that?
Very good. The clear implication of what you said. You're implied you should not go bomb there because there may be an Nelson Mandela type figure in there. In other words, they can fire missiles from there. Israel won't fire back because there may be a Nelson Mandela figure in there. How stupid is that?
No, I didn't say. I asked you.
What do you mean then?
What are the chances in the future
now you trust the UN, do you?
prolific Palestinian will be made into a hero somehow and made a statue of in Parliament, like Nelson Mandela, who was in prison for terrorism.
I'm going to ask you, are you saying, listen then, are you saying that Israel should continue bombing or they should stop bombing? Which is it?
I'm saying everyone should stop bombing.
Yes, but Hamas don't. So if Hamas, I'm asking you, when Hamas fire missiles at Israel, are Israel, in your opinion, allowed to fire back, even if they might kill a Palestinian Nelson Mandela? Yes or no? Are they allowed to fire back?
If Hamas fires a rocket and the dome protects Israel and no one dies, I don't think Israel should fire back and kill innocent people with collateral damage that they know will happen. Because those innocent people didn't do anything. I care about innocent people. I don't.
Good. I wish one day you care about the Israelis who are also dying at the hands of terrorists. Yes, and you know, international law, you're allowed to defend yourself.
Yeah, you are.
Good.
And that's
so
why,
it doesn't say everyone except Jews. Everyone's allowed to defend themselves, and you're not going to get anywhere telling Israelis to stop firing missiles back.
But that's not defence. Firing missiles isn't defence. The dome is defence. That stops.
It doesn't work every time.
I know it doesn't work every time. But what you're saying,
we don't mind it if they don't. No, nonsense.
It's retaliation.
I love the fact that Israel defends its civilians. They don't have to apologise to defending its civilians. Hamas should hold theirs in shame for putting their own people at peril by firing missiles from buildings which got civilians in. But you won't condemn Hamas, or will you?
No, I have done. I said they shouldn't be dropping firing
How many Israelis should die?
Given that they are doing so, given they are, Israel has got a duty to protect its civilians.
That's not protecting them. The dome protects them.
It doesn't, not 5%, not 100%,
Like
not
90,
100%,
90+%.
95%. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Do you know, what if Churchill says we don't want a few British people dying, so we won't have so many defences?
You think it's okay for every Israeli that dies to a Hamas rocket, it's okay that 10 Palestinians die?
I agree.
You think that's 10?
Well,
That's
an approximate amount of what's happening.
My answer is the minimum civilians should die as possible. And that's why Israel telephones every building before it attacks it, goes on television, live on television, says, in this area, Hamas are active, stay out of this area. We've given you enough time to get out of there. Each individual building gets a warning. And you talk as if they don't do anything just to protect civilians.
Are you Jewish and do you follow the Torah?
I am Jewish. I do
So what does the Torah teach about turn the other cheek? I know that
It
Jesus said that.
doesn't. It doesn't. It says defend yourself. It says you must join the army.
Do you know what the Quran says? Defend yourself, but do not transgress. I'd say that Israel is transgressive.
No. They're defending themselves.